Hey guys, this is me, Blueset, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Blueset's Adventures in Minecraft. So this is episode 36, I do believe, and what are we going to be doing today? Well, we are going to be making the tree farm. Finally, we get to make the tree farm, at last. Alright, here's how the tree farm is going to work. I'm going to actually show you guys exactly where I'm going to build it. Now, where I'm going to build it, I believe, personally, would be a smart idea. And it should be like right over here, somewhere in there. But the footprint of how big it is might mean I need to make it somewhere else. So I haven't figured out where it's going to be, but the watermelons are doing pretty good. Oh, I'm sorry, the melons. Forgot about just Minecraft is a bit weird. Yeah, don't worry about that, people. I'd say that for everything about Minecraft. But I do need to dig further into here. That means I am uprooting all the melons here, making it pretty much barren and going to go from there. How far out, how far wide, all depends roughly about everything in it. So I'm actually going to pop out these seeds. And I'm just gonna ruin this whole land here, but I will say that this has served its purpose, because I do need a tree farm set up ready to go, because I have need of plenty of wood and not a lot of time to do so. So I need to go and do that. Okay guys, before I go about and pretty much tear through the hillside, I am going to need the following materials. First of which, I'm going to need sticky pistons, regular pistons. I'm going to need a lot of regular pistons. I am going to need, not a dropper, but I need a dispenser. And I think that dispenser fell down here. Okay, there's the comparator I was looking for. Alrighty guys, so here we are in the redstone testing world. It's really small, but hey, I'm getting there. Anyways, so here we are. This tree farm is very simple design, has two independent redstone mechanisms. One is for the whole system itself, containing its comparator clock, and the bud powering system. Very intriguing of how it works. And basically this is the entire thing. So basically what this whole thing does is, once you put a sapling down, this bud powers this sticky piston, pushing this redstone block, powering this line here, which in turn powers this up here, causing this to fall down. Causing this piston to be unpowered, which in turn unpowers all of this, giving no power to the piston, allowing it to be bud updated when the tree is fully grown. This in turn does not give a pulse towards the pistons. Now once it powers on, this will give a quick pulse, giving this piston here to push it forward, and this piston over here to push it aside, making it very efficient. Now the hopper, or the comparator clock, will actually pulse, powering the block underneath it into this dispenser here, full of bone meal. This will keep firing bone meal until the tree is fully grown. If there's a block in there, then it's not going to work, because it does not bone meal regular blocks. And here is it in practice. Yep, and there we go. Voila. Well, it looks pretty fancy, and it does look like leaves do get in here, but as you can tell, they can't, because it's not an open air environment. And of course, they fall down. This is really efficient on getting things set up ready to go. Now, eventually, we're going to, do this several times until it goes all the way into this whole line here. But this does use up quite a lot of bone meal. Oh, there we go. But otherwise, yeah, it's pretty cool. Now, there is actually a delay here. Set up, ready to go. This whole delay here. This is at 3 ticks. This is so that way the piston here doesn't get butt powered again by the block coming into here. Yep. And we do this until it pretty much reaches over here. The height is 5 high, with an additional 2 more with a half slab there, or equivalent. This is so that way it is in one place and is good to go. Now this particular one currently works with oak, but if it works with birch, then it's good. Otherwise, it requires too much height. Like a 7 and higher, more, normally. As you see, that didn't work. So most other trees require too much of a height to be taken care of. Now, I'm going to just fast forward this and just show you exactly what happens when you actually have all this lined up. Yeah, that was quick, right? I love that sound. Oops. Yeah, I love that sound. It's a really awesome sound. In fact, hang on. Okay. Oh, it goes out one further than I thought it would be. Okay, cool. Alright. So here it is in completion. This independent system is a very cheap system, just doing that. It powers the block over here, causing this entire line to activating, which powers all these repeaters, pushing, or literally powering all of the regular pistons to push forward. And that's literally how it is. That's how it works, and that's how it goes. Yep. That's one way to clear up the bud system real nicely. I did try to fill up this gap with pistons, and it actually gets powered from this block over here, so that's a no-go. If you're wondering why you didn't do it more efficient. And if there is more efficient, hey, let me know, because I'm always open for suggestions. Alrighty guys, so unlike the previous videos I didn't show you guys how to build the mechanic. So this time I'm going to be doing just that. So what we got here is a very simple system, and we're going to be doing this as our dirt block is going to be our main base. The plan is simple, having the pistons here eventually pushing the tree, the fully grown tree, forward, and the piston on the side out 1 block. So all this recess is necessary. So what we're going to do is very simple. We're going to put down our dispenser. It's going to go straight into this block, and we're going to have our sticky piston and redstone block. There, that's taken care of. And I just realized I need to make room for the future redstone, but that's going to get there eventually. Yeah, eventually. Anyways, so we got that there. Now we're going to need to do the redstone, the main redstone mechanics for this whole thing. We're going to need a repeater. Actually, no, we don't need a repeater because I got a little screenshot of the thing here. So we're going to need a block here because if we were, well, yeah, to say have this powered, this will push us forward and power this block. Now we need to do the repeat, all the mechanics down here. So a repeater, and with a comparator in subtract node mode, anyways, feeding back into itself, which will feed into a repeater going into this block, which then powers this dispenser here, which doesn't work. Okay, so we got that taken care of, and I'm going to put in the pistons necessary. So 1, 2, 3. Where's my build blocks here? 4 and then 5. Okay. Oh, I'm going to do the same over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. They're all pointing in the same direction. That's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, we need to have space here because we need to go back here soon. But that's taken care of. Now we can actually start working on the next part that we're going to be doing. So, I'm going to be using polished blocks, okay? So, down over here, it's very simple. You need, the footprint itself is a, well, going out from here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? It's a 6 by 4 building block. You know, that zone. Now then, we need a block here. Now, it is actually going to go down 1 deep. Make sure that comparator is in subtract node, or else it's not going to work as efficient as you think. Now then, we have that there. Eventually. We are going to need a torch. And looking at all this, we're going to need to start doing this. High time I get my building blocks going. So, that's the torch we need. Now we're going to need our repeaters. We're going to need, oops, blocks here. I got plenty of those, that's not a problem. Now we're going to need a repeater at 3 ticks, and then a repeater. Alright, so if I'm going to get that because that will get on my CDO, don't ask why. Okay, that activates. Now if I were to do this, that didn't work. Because oh, geez, that ticked fast. Oh, well, tell you what, I need to bring out a bed. Still in survival mode, people. Screw it, I'm going to bring the bed out. Yep, time it took for me to bring that out is when nighttime showed up. Okay. Alrighty, so when the pistons, the whole thing updates because this is bud powered thanks to this. Alright, so then, we got that taken care of, ready to go. Now we're going to need to do the next step. And we're going to need to start adding in more of the redstone over here. Okay, so what we need is a sticky piston. Oh, that's right, I forgot one thing. We need a block here. Okay, so we need a sticky piston. That's not where I need you. Okay, there we go. Okay, we need a sticky piston with a building block. Let me get that sticky pistons through. Even if I have a slime farm, they are still expensive. And we will be putting in the blocks necessary. Now I'm going to build this in a bit of a different order than everyone else is at this point, because due to limitations of space confinement. So what we're going to do is put a redstone dust there. If I could get up here, okay. And there. Now that I'm actually up here, we need a piece of redstone, well, a redstone repeater pointing into the block. Now then, because if we were to activate this, that activates all the pistons pushing that forward. Okay. So then, we got that set up ready to go. Now, because we put a redstone dust up there, which you can faintly see it up there, we can actually put up more lines into here, which is perfect. Okay. Now then, going on to this side, we need to put 2 blocks going into here, and I'm going to pillar up so that way we can do this. We're going to have redstone dust on both of those, and redstone repeaters going into there. Going into these pistons there, and that's it. That's all that needs to be done for it. So if we were to put our dirt there, okay, it's going, and then updates. Perfect. That's all that needs to be done. This is actually now complete. Yeah, very simple. Ha! I got pushed. So that is actually complete. So I got hoppers back here, or in my inventory, and I can just link it all up. Gonna move it about here. And I'm going to put a double chest into this. I'm using Soul Touch. So yeah. Now I'm going to need a block, probably a half slab up there, full blocks this. Probably going to fill this all up, so that way no monsters start spawning down here and doing their, sounds. I may actually just put torches up in here just to do that, because I already have enough materials as it is, but I don't need to be doing much more than that. So what we need to do now is, well, we can fill this back in for the most part. Leaving this space because I do believe this will actually power the system in some manner. So what we're going to need to do is clear out this whole entire area for what we need to do, and that requires the rest of our pistons here need to go all the way up to 5, because that's how much height we're going to need. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yep, fill that whole entire face up. Oh, good. That works better that way. Okay. Now then, we got space that we can actually start working back here. So what I'm going to do is clear out this entire side here until we hit no more stone. There we go. Or no more pistons. Because what we're going to do is a lot of repeater work. Well, okay, I don't need to dig all the way up there. I just need to work it. Yeah, up there. Okay. Alright, we are actually going to be digging out one more bit of here. One more line here, probably up to here. We're going to dig out forward to here, dig this spot out, and what we're going to be doing is putting up a redstone torch. From there, we'll put up our line to here. And this is where the whole repeater system comes in. So what we need to do is have repeaters going over half a block into the sections here. Now, the reason for this distance is because we're going to be using half slabs. That's why I have a bunch of half slabs in my inventory. Just going to be doing this, nothing special, nothing fancy, just needs to be done. And basically adding in repeaters pretty much throughout this entire area. I probably don't have enough repeaters now I think of it. That's excellent foresight of mine. Do you have enough repeaters? The answer will be no. Anyways, but I got plenty of redstone dust. There's one positive. Oh, I do need to clear out a side so I can get out of this area. Okay, so repeater. Just fill it all the way up. Do a pretty much a zipper-like fashion because, well, yeah, because. No explanation here. None shall pass. Anyways. Alright, a bit more redstone, think of it. And I am very much right on my assessment. I don't have enough repeaters. Well, ain't that silly of me. I need a lot more repeaters if I'm going to want to have us all powered. Yep. Now, well, that's okay. I got the torches. I don't need any more torches, and this is not the right the level. I need to go down. Woo! Sloosh. Okay. I can see who hear the chickies. That's not the right one. Alright. Don't do anything about that. Do that. Bop. Boom. Okay, I think that's more than enough. Like that, and boom. Pretty much do a reverse process on the top, because even on the top with no block up there, it still powers the block, and I just made more repeaters than I really needed to, but that's okay. And would it actually really affect this? Yeah, it will. Okay, so I'll leave that open. Otherwise, up here is fine. In fact, oh, I can't do that. Oh, okay. So yeah, they're all so compact. It's not even funny. But I will light up in here. Yep, preventing monsters from popping in. That's pretty much what we want to do. Now then, that's taken care of. It's all pretty much ugly. Super ugly. But it works because we can test this by putting a block here and seeing it pop out. Okay, they all activated. Good. In fact, doing this test, I love that sound. Okay. Perfect. In fact, oh wow. Ha! This really does block the way, but this works. It did break that torch, but this works. I like it. Okay, so this does work. Now to pretty it all up. What I'm gonna do is empty out my inventory. Don't need any of that anymore, any of this, or this. I will keep 2. And I need to go down. Because we need some bone meal. A lot more diorite. Yep, polished diorite. Don't know how much more I need. And probably that's it. Oh, bone meal. Yes. I need bone meal. That's not it. I thought I had a lot more bone meal, but I guess not. Here's bone meal. Okay. Thought I had a lot more bones, but I guess I must have put them somewhere else. That's my only thinking right now. Okay. Well, if I did, it's over at the Skelly Farm. So I got a good portion of oak, because this farm will require oak in terms of use. I probably could think of a taller one, so that way it has a singular purpose of just that. That's my thinking. And let's see here. I'm just doing this as a test. I'll put in, well, bone meal into that, and test this out to see if this works. Oh, thank you. Jeez, I already ran out of bone meal. That's pretty fast. Oh, whoops. Oh, that makes sense. Ha, alright, that didn't work. I'll keep that around, I'll figure it out. Oh, that doesn't affect it. Okay, good. Good. Well, I can actually just pretty it up as this. It's not going to be glamorous, but it will work. And I think I'll just keep open a spot. I mean, there's the redstone right there. I mean, I probably will do an outwall something, but I think that's it. Now, alrighty guys, this is it. I have to end this video here, but thank you so much for watching this episode. If you like this, leave a like and put down a comment in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.